How could you let all the ducks run away? Didn't I tell you to be careful?
Sorry, I accidentally got lost in my book and forgot about the ducks. I'm really sorry. I'll compensate you.
These ducks were specially raised by my grandmother.
What's the matter?
Ah, Master Bryon. Here's the thing. I brought my ducks up here to the mountain to let them run around, but something urgent came up, so I asked this young lady to help look after them.
I was so focused on reading that I didn't notice that they all escaped. I just thought they got tired of quacking and quieted down. It was only when the guard returned that I realized all the ducks were gone.
I see. The ducks couldn't have gone far. I'll listen for them, and you all can herd them back.
Why are we chasing ducks around? Didn't we agree to take Indris around Ivory Shade?
Yes, this is all part of the tour, giving you a taste of everyday life here in Ivory Shade, and a glimpse of what I do as a Wind Whisperer. This is a part of what I wanted to show you, Captain Indris. As a Wind Whisperer, I lend my ear to the wind's murmurs and trust in Alona's keen eyes to watch over the dark forest and all of Veduso.
Yes, I understand you well. Keeping watch, making arrests, and settling disturbances are also part of my duties in my own city.
No way! Your jobs are completely different!
Why are they talking like they have the same job? Alright, they need to stop talking and focus on the ducks.
Yes, I agree. But how did we end up herding ducks?
Thank you. All my ducks are safely back.
A person must tend to their own ducks. Hand that duty to another, and you invite failure.
Yes, I understand now. It was my own fault. I need to be more careful.
I'm to blame as well. I meant to help, but I ended up making things worse.
Yes, if you wish to read your book, you should have turned him down. But if you choose to help, then you must bear the weight of that choice. To refuse burdens you cannot or will not bear, that too is a form of responsibility.
Yes. In the future, I will be more serious about requests and promises.
Ducks are really strange creatures. I had thought that they would be fierce, but they only quack.
You don't know, Indris. Some ducks are mean. If you're not looking, they'll peck at your fur and take a chunk out of your butt.
Still, I would have expected the young woman who failed in her duty to face a harsher punishment.
What do you mean by punishment?
Entrusted with the care of private property, she must be a trusted subordinate. Yet, this lapse was clearly the result of her own negligence. Although the loss was minor in the end and you stepped in to mediate, I thought she would face harsher consequences for her mistake.
Yes, the ways of the people and their laws here in the Dark Forest are indeed different from those in South Foreign.
Please, explain.
Well, those who were quarreling were just friends, with no higher authority between them. In the Dark Forest, private matters fall outside the reach of the law. If a loss has occurred, compensation will follow. But if no loss was incurred, only the mediation of personal ties remains. In essence, the decision to reconcile lies solely between them. I was merely offering a fair critique of both parties. Lawson would move heaven and earth to see them reconcile. Aaron and Leica would offer words of wisdom or set the stage for cooperation, but they will not force it. Parisa and I approach matters in a similar fashion, though our methods differ. I believe that interpersonal relationships are private and should not be overly interfered with. In general, private disputes are typically not dealt with in an overly strict manner.
What if it becomes a public affair?
Normally, The 3 sages would issue the judgment in matters concerning the Dark Forest. However, with only 2 remaining, the judgment will be temporarily handled by the representatives of each faction. Should the matter prove to be of significant importance, Aaron will be notified to partake in the decision. Beyond that, there's not much more to it.
Indeed. The people and the laws here are very different from South Oran's. The freedom here is refreshing. People trust each other, and there's this relaxed, inviting atmosphere where everyone is just so warm and friendly. I wish South Oran could be so as well.
I've already said there's limited space in the warehouse this year. Offering amounts must be reduced or substituted for something else. It's all a mess, and there's simply no room.
We've already reduced the number of offerings this year, but we still need some as backup. Otherwise, if something goes wrong, we won't have any tribute to offer.
If they can't be stored in the warehouse, they're all going to go bad anyway.
What's going on?
Ryan, come tell us what you think. Like and the others propose that we should leave space in the warehouse for a proper rotation of offerings. Therefore, the amount must be reduced, and I have already revised the request list accordingly. However, the offerings prepared by Lady Sandrine are excessive, and it is simply impossible for us to store them all.
I've already cut the amount down as asked, but the offerings for the prayers can't be reduced any further. The offerings provided this time all require time to prepare. If our reserves fall short, it will be too late to replenish them when the need arises.
Could you please introduce these 2 individuals and explain their positions?
Lady Sandrine is one of the elders overseeing affairs in Ivory Shade, while Lily Jane serves as the warehouse keeper, responsible for storing and gathering offerings for Prayer Day.
I mean, isn't Lily Jane being a little rude to Lady Sandrine?
In my view, this is not a matter of disrespect. It is simply a clash of responsibilities.
So, we should help resolve this conflict between their duties.
Yes, let's lend them a hand. Magister, I have a feeling you're quite skilled when it comes to organizing things, aren't you? All right, I'll help as well. Let's try to squeeze everything in.
I'll lend a hand as well.
Amazing! Everything's been stored. Not only were the extra offerings put in the right places, but we also cleared up more space.
I must say, I've learned quite a bit about organizing. My apologies, Lily Jane. I shouldn't have prepared so many offerings without consulting you first.
No, I should apologize, Lady Sandrine. I was too impatient just now. Let's compare our list later and see if we can adjust the supply.
Seems like there is no need for mediation here now.
I'm a little curious, though. What celebration and offerings were they referring to?
Ivory Shade is a sacred place, especially cherished by Masati. According to legend, it is a paradise created by Masati herself, a sanctuary cut off from the outside world, untouched by war or suffering. The deer spirit is the mortal incarnation of Masati, and from time to time, it graces this land with its presence. The wilders here, grateful for the deer spirit's protection, gather at the spirit mound on Prayer Day to present their offerings. The people of Ivory Shade believe that through devoted service to Masati and faithful adherence to the laws of nature, they shall enjoy everlasting peace and happiness in this land.
So, the goddess who doomed my people is seen by yours as a beacon of kindness and grace. Perhaps if the assail never left, we would be carefree believers of Masati. flowers Feli planted are of a different hue than the ones here, yet they feel the same.
Do you also like flowers, young man?
Oh, is this your flower bed? I mean no offense. I just wanted to admire these lovely flowers up close. My friend loved tending to flowers. He even bred a new kind back in South Oran.
In a place that harsh, how can such lovely flowers bloom? Perhaps it's the heart of the one who tends them that shapes their beauty.
Yes, my friend Feli really loved flowers. Our land isn't fit for growing much, and he didn't have the chance to find other kinds. So he had to work with whatever grew around our home.
If you'd like, I can give you some flowers and seeds to bring to him. They're treasures I've raised with great care, and no others like them exist. These flowers are hardy and can grow almost anywhere. They're not just lovely to look at, they also have healing and culinary benefits.
He's no longer with us.
Oh, apologies. I didn't know.
Don't worry about it. I'd love to take some back to South Oran to show the people. The only thing is I came in such a hurry that I didn't bring anything of value to offer in exchange.
I don't need anything in return. I make friends through my flowers, and if the flowers I nurture can spread to new lands, that would be the greatest gift I could ask for.
But they've been so carefully cultivated, and it wouldn't be right to take them for free.
I'm not a merchant, only a gardener. To me, the true value has never been in money. The love for flowers, the act of nurturing them, the happiness they bring to others. The sunshine, the moonlight, the wind and the rain. All these simple, beautiful things are priceless treasures to me. Under the watchful protection of the ivory tree, I know that I will be able to nurture many more species of flowers, each more wondrous than the last.
Please tell me about the ivory tree.
It's the great weaving tree you see before you. This guardian tree provides nourishment to the creatures around it, watching over everyone and everything with care. My garden thrives within the blessed reach of the ivory tree, which is why I'm able to cultivate such unique and special species of flowers.
I understand. Thank you for the seeds. I'll take good care of them. If Feli was still here, he would definitely feel very happy. This place is really different from what I've imagined. I knew this place would be unlike South Oran, but the reality still took me by surprise. Everything here is so relaxing and free.
There is tension as well, and disputes are not uncommon here. Even we, in our best intentions, are not immune to the flaws of selfishness, jealousy, deception, and harm.
Yes, but life isn't driven by suspicion, panic, or hatred here. If only the Assail had always been loved by Masati. Perhaps we would have known a life like this. Apologies for my moment of weakness. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a closer look at the ivory tree. I'm quite curious about the guardian tree the gardener spoke of.
Please go ahead. Everyone, Elona just sent word that Aaron has arrived.
Wow, that was quick. Master Arden only sent the letter not long ago, and now he's already back.
His destination may not have been far. Come, everyone, let us go and meet him without delay. Now that Aaron is communing with the deer spirit, there is hope that the mystery hindering you shall be resolved.
Yes, let us go.
Long time no see, Magister. Oh, Chippy and Hammy are here as well. Thank you kindly for your efforts, Brian. Ah, then you must be Captain Indris of Southorin. Well met. I am Aaron.
Please, just call me Indris. And thank you for coming all this way.
Master Arden has explained your purpose in full. Given the urgency, I won't take up more time with pleasantries. Something strange happened just now. As Indris arrived, I felt the dear spirit's anger, laced with deep pain and betrayal.
Betrayal? Is it because I'm an assail?
Not entirely. Your presence seems to have stirred something forbidden. The dear spirit's emotions shifted in an odd way, as though she recalled a past she wished to forget.
It's hard to say for certain. I do have another theory, though. While you were exploring Ivory Shade, I took the opportunity to review more records. There have long been rumors of a rift between Miss Artie and Jura. Perhaps this anger stems from that conflict as well.
Regardless of the truth, I cannot ignore the will of the dear spirit. There must be a reason the Assail were marked as outcasts. So, Indris, you arrived with the Sylvan Tendril, claiming to seek a way to save your people. Before I offer my aid, I must first uncover the truth of your nature and intentions.
What must I do?
I believe a person's true nature is revealed most clearly in battle. Memories are fragile, stories are often distorted, and words can fade. Only in the crucible of battle can we truly touch each other's souls. When two souls give everything they have, their true selves are laid bare. I need to determine whether you deserve Miss Artie's forgiveness, and if you are worthy of our trust. I respect your judgment, Magister, but that's not enough. The dear spirit's response cannot be ignored. I must witness this firsthand.
Thank you for speaking up for me, Magister. However, Aaron's suspicion is not without reason. Southorin's future is at stake, and relying on the goodwill of others is not enough. I will earn his trust through my deeds.
May the wind and frost unite as one.
Target identified. A blade as sharp as steel and a will as strong as iron. Regardless of how this journey ends, I believe I have gained a greater understanding of the wilders of the Dark Forest.
I feel the same, Indris. Your spirit blazed with courage in every blow we exchanged. It wasn't wild recklessness I felt from you, but the bravery of someone who's seen the worst and still chooses to move forward. Pardon my earlier offense. The unrest within the dear spirit clouded my judgment. Now I am certain that the dear spirit's rejection of you stems not from any failing of your own. I would like to hear more of your tale. The strength to face a dragon and shatter the grip of countless centuries of tyranny. Such courage stirs the heart. Miss Artie has ever cherished fairness and truth, and shall not condemn those who seek it without cause.
Yet her butterflies still barred the path to the spirit now.
Yes, her anger and rejection still linger. I fear that speaking with the dear spirit alone won't be enough to find any answers. Come everyone, let us go to the Lucent Tree. I believe it shall grant me clearer guidance.
I shall not accompany you for now. There is an old friend whose whispers I must heed first.